Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today we're making fish tacos. Y'all stay tuned. We went fishing yesterday afternoon trying to catch some nice crappie. Hurricanes really got our waters messed up in freshwater here, that's for sure. I haven't really been saltwater fishing since the hurricane, so I'm sure that's pretty messed up too. We're gonna go give that a shot here very near future. So we brought out some fish that we'd already had frozen. And you know, this dish right here is one of those deals you can do with just about any kind of fish you got. I think these here we have are some spot-tailed pinfish that we caught over in Tampa Bay a while back. Had them vacuum packed and frozen, so they're still great. They're going to be awesome. So here's what you're going to need to make the fish part, the fish tacos. And after taking these completely boneless fillets, cut them in kind of a strips. I seasoned them this time with some Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, original. You know, it's a taco, we want to be a little bit spicy. Here I made my own fish dry batter. 3/4 of a cup of flour, 3/4 a cup of Alabama King cornmeal, and 2 tablespoons cornstarch. And here we got egg and mayo, because you know, for frying fish, we're going to have to do our egg mayo wash, and that's the next step. Oh, and by the way, you're going to need enough adult beverages on this cook to last you about an hour. So egg mayo wash is easy. Okay, 2 tablespoons of mayo. Don't have to be exact with that. 1 egg. Try not to get any shell in there. Alright, that's fresh right out of our home chickens there. And a whisk is definitely needed to make this creamy and smooth. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is dredge our fish. So we're just going to toss them all in the bowl with the with our dry mix. So that's cornmeal, flour, and cornstarch. Cornstarch is going to help make it crispy. So I'll shake them off a little bit, put them over here on our pan. Alright, so now they're on the dry mix, and we'll let them sit there for a minute and kind of absorb a little bit of that. Some of the moisture on them just kind of take up some of that flour. Alright, so we're going to bring in our egg mixture. And here we're going to go take our fish pieces, go right through the egg mayo wash, toss them back in the flour, right back on the pan. So sometimes it's easier to do these in a bunch, sometimes it's easier to just do them in a batch or one by one. Today we're just going to do them one by one. Right in egg mayo, right back in our mix, right back on the pan. Missed a step there. Just make sure they get completely wet when they get in the egg. We'll finish them up and they'll be ready to go. Now we're going to make the slaw portion of this. And what we have in this bowl already prepared is some finely shredded, or actually finely sliced green cabbage, some spiral zucchini, and some finely grated carrots with a squeeze of lime over the top, a little bit of salt. We mix that up and let it sit in the fridge for about an hour. So to just perk it up a little bit, I got my little micro grater here. I'm going to take my lime, just going to give it just a tiny bit of lime zest. And that'll perk it up even more. We want these flavors to be very bright. Okay, so we'll just do that deal right there. I guess, you know, I'm used to doing a grater style. I just got this microplane. I guess you could just kind of hold the lime and you can see what you're doing. Alright, just a little bit of lime zest. We'll save the rest of the juice for the juice. We're going to go in about 2 heaping tablespoons of, that's diced sweet onion. Okay, not a regular onion, but sweet onion, diced sweet onion. And then we have just a few scallions right from our garden there. Go ahead and kind of get them around there. Of course, I'm always making a mess. Alright, now we're going in with some mayo. We already have our acid in there. That's our lime. So about 2 heaping tablespoons. We'll start with that. We don't want it too wet, but we don't want it too thick either. Alright. That's bringing up some of that moisture from down the bottom, because that cabbage is wilted down, you know, a little bit from the lime, the salt. So it looks pretty good. Let's give it a little taste test. Pretty good, but it needs some seasoning. Alright, so we tasted it. Needs a little seasoning. The lime is really nice in there. We're going to go in with some Everglades, 1/3 less salt. Just going to give that a good shake. Mix that back in, and then we'll taste again. That should bring it up to proper salt level. That's pretty good. We'll give it just a little more. We don't want this to overpower a taste of our fish. Now we're just going to go ahead and give it a last little squeeze of lime. Help brighten it up just a little bit more. I'm going to cover this, put it in the fridge until we're ready to assemble. Now the last taste test. Awesome. Okay, so one of our toppings for our tacos is char on it. Be perfect. Take those off. cooking them, just coloring them. Alright, kind of the last step in the cooking process. We're going to go ahead and start toasting off some flour tortillas. Right in the old cast iron. Something we're going to do a little different is we're going to give each one just a few drops of lime juice right on them in the cast iron, and we're going to kind of just warm them up. It won't take long. Over to the side here we have a moistened paper towel, and we just want to put a little heat on them, soften them up a bit. These are pre-prepared tortillas, flour tortillas. Okay guys, everything is ready, so here's the plate. So we're going to go ahead and grab a nice warm tortilla. We have those covered up with just a damp paper towel. We have a little chipotle. This is a boar's head. We give it a little squeeze of that right on our flour tortilla. Kind of spread it out with the back of a spoon, and come in with a nice piece of fish right on top of that. We have a Mexican 4-cheese blend of cheese. Alright, so this plate is obviously not going to be for Mrs. Backwoods, because I'm going to put a few of our peppers on there. A little bit of our little browned onions. Okay, now here's the magic. A little bit of that slaw we just made. Okay, it's going to be pretty awesome. I just kind of fold that guy up a little bit over there. I'm going to make 2 more, and we'll show you what it looks like and how to garnish it. Limes that's on the plate. You know, if you got one of those nice taco holders, that would be great. There you go. And a little fresh cilantro right over top. And there you go. Fish tacos, Backwoods Gourmet style. Well, I'll tell you, that's pretty damn awesome right there. Fish tacos. And there's nothing like eating fish. You know where it came from. You caught it yourself, clean it yourself. Cook it yourself. There's a lot of satisfaction in that whole process. Thanks for watching the Backwoods Gourmet. As always, if you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe button right over there to see our last video. Check it out right up there. And for a whole playlist of cooking fish and seafood outdoors, check it out right up here. We'll see you next time.